Kobe, at school, you are studying, remember? You were studying the clock of Eris. C-L-O-C-K of Eris. E-R-A-S, Eris, right? So, and remember, what did the clock of Eris look like? It looked like a pie, right? Almost like a clock, you see. A nice round clock that was divided into several parts, right? And this first part, remember? This first part over here was called a what? It was called a Hadean period. H-A-D-E-A-N period, okay? Okay. Now, what did I say? What was the first period called? It was called a what? H-A, get it? D-E-A-D-N period, yes. And we already did the Hadean period together, so you already know all about it. But the next period that came after the Hadean period, and it was a much longer period, was called an Archean period. A-R-C-H-A-E-A-N, Archean period, right? And it was much longer. Look, it was so much longer and so much bigger than this Hadean period. So I wonder what happened during that period. It actually was about 3.8 million years ago. 3.8 million years ago, okay? So what do you think, Kobe? If the Earth started at 4.5 billion years ago, right? And Archean period took place 3.8 billion years ago. How much was the Hadean period then? How would you do that equation? Can you put the equation for me? 4, keep going. Point. Keep going. Get it. 5, Get it. Minus, good. 3, keep going. Point, yes. 3.8, yes. And I'm not going to ask you to tell me the answer, but I wanted to know if you know how to calculate the difference. So yes, so Archean period began 3.8 billion years ago. And guess what? Remember how Hadean period was a very hot time where all these explosions were happening and all these asteroids were hitting the Earth? Do you remember that? What did it look like? Remember, what did the lesson say? What did it look like? And why is it called Hadean period? Go. Right? Keep going. Keep going. L, keep going. O, keep going. Okay. E. D, look. Keep going. L, keep going. Right away. Get it. Go get it. I, K, E. Go ahead. H, E, get it. L, find it. L, it looked like hell. Okay. And what is it that made why did they call Hadean period after all? Remember, it looked like hell, that's a big one. But where does this whole idea that Hadean and hell, where is this coming from? Is there a legend or a myth perhaps, or something that you know about it, that the name Hadean reveals you? Remember? Can you tell me? Remember about that? Go. Any ideas? It was a myth from what kind of culture? What kind of ancient culture? Get it. I know you know it. G, yes. R, get it. E. Fix it? K, yes. It was a Greek legend. So anyway, as I repeat myself again, the Hadean period was very hot. And it was starting to cool off, right? The Earth was starting to cool off because now all this rain was turning into oceans, right? So Archean period is still 3 times as hot as the Earth is now, but it was still so much cooler that it thankfully prevented the water. So at what point does the water boil? At what point does the water turn from water that's still and water that's already boiling? Do you remember that? We did that in chemistry last time. What would chemists or even physicists call that particular point? this particular moment. It is called a what? B. O. I get L. I. N. A boiling. Boiling what? Come on. A boiling. Get it. P. O. I. N. The boiling point. So the earth was 3 times as hot as it is now, even during the period. But the water, thankfully, was not boiling. So, you know what? It wasn't reaching the boiling point, thankfully. So the oceans were not evaporating. They actually stayed stable. S-T-A-B-L-E. Okay? Now, most of the Earth was covered in ocean, right? And the only gas that was in the atmosphere was called C-A-R-B-O-N, carbon dioxide, D-I-O-X-I-D-E. Carbon dioxide was the only gas that was available. There was very little of any other gas like oxygen around, okay? So what did I say? What was the main gas that was present in the atmosphere during the Archean period, in the beginning at the very least? Come on. It was a C, get it? A. R, B, O, and carbon. D, I, O, X, I, D, E, carbon dioxide. And Kobe, tell me, where did you hear carbon dioxide before? Have you heard of carbon dioxide before? Yes, where did you hear about it? I heard about it in M-I-L-U, keep going, N-G, my lungs, keep going, my lungs, B-R-E-A-T-H-E-I-T, it's, okay, keep going, O-U-T, my lungs, breathe it out, yes, you're right, yes, and guess what, around the same time, you know, so look, this is the Earth's surface, right? The Earth's surface. Look at it. This is the Earth's surface. Think about it, right? And it's covered with ocean. All these waves right here. Look, let's draw some waves over here. All these waves are just ocean everywhere surrounding it, right? And now, but on the surface, under the ocean, on the surface of the Earth, there's all kinds of explosions taking place, like this. Okay? They're volcanoes, underwater volcanoes that are exploding, okay? Volcanoes, V-O-L-C-A-N-O-E-S, volcanoes. So what did I say, Cody? What kind of underground explosions were there in that ocean surface during the Archean period? What were explosions happening? They were what? V-O-L-C-A-N-O-E, yeah, volcanoes, yes. And you know when volcanoes erupt, erupt, that's a good word, E-R-R-U-P-T, I think that's the right word. When they erupt, right, when they explode, look. When a volcano explodes, right, this lava, right, L-A-V-A, flows through the crater C-R-A-T-E-R of the volcano, right? Flows out. And if the water cools it off, right? So it just kind of leaves a bunch of dirt and rocks on top, right? And then what if the volcano explodes again? More lava goes on top and more of it cools off and kind of builds this mound of earth, E-A-R-T-H, right? So with time, little by little, the surface of the ocean, you know, these volcano explosions reach the very top of the ocean and they kind of steeped out of it, okay? kind of creating these layers of dirt and layers of earth around them. And once they got higher than the ocean level, ocean surface, what do you think peeked out of the ocean? What did I say? They were what? C-O-N. Oh, T-I-N, continent. Keep going. T, continents. Very nice. Yes, they were continents. Come on. Very good. You kind of got took words out of my mouth. It's very good. Come on. Why don't we write continents? Because that's a really cool word. And I think you can definitely practice your writing. And it starts with the letter C, just like your name.
11 minutes.
All right, good. Let's see. Come on. Go, 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 go. Let's write. Go. C. Very good. Keep going. O. Very good. N. Keep going. T. I. Get it. N. Keep going. Keep going. N. What? N. Conti. E. Get it. E. And N. Cantina. Get it. And come on, go. N. N. T. And the S. Very good, Cody. All right, continents peeked out. So yes, during the Archean period, the ocean wasn't the only thing that covered the earth anymore. All of a sudden we had continents that peeked out. So we can talk about more tomorrow at school.